From stealing lions' meat to tramping with flounders, we take a look at 10 bizarre ancient hunting techniques still in use. Hello guys, it's PC Gaming Dude here, and today I will be narrating for you with incredibly awesome facts that you may have never heard of before. Number 10. What is this? Cleopitropitizium? Oh no. But it is a method where stealing meat from lions seems like a very bad choice. However, the Mimbaro herdsmen of Cameroon have done it for centuries. They use flaming sticks to chase big cats from kills. The technique is common among large predators, but otherwise little documented in men. With the lions grown increasingly wary to people, this technique has become easier for humans. Reports from Cameroon, Uganda, and Tanzania indicate the practice is still on the upswing. This is bad news for big cats. They expend tremendous energy bringing down prey. If their sustenance is stolen, it can have a massive impact on survival rates. Some fear human Cleopatrism might eradicate entire lion populations. Oh, excuse me. Number 9. Trout tickling. It might sound like an emphasis, but excuse me. Trout. Again, excuse me, but trout tickling is an ancient way to get a free dinner. This fishing technique requires no equipment, just stealth. You approach a likely trout hole from downstream, lie stomach down on the bank, reach into the water. Once you feel a trout, tickle the belly as move tail to head to lure the fish. When you reach the head, squeeze and yank the fish out of the water. For centuries, this technique has been popular among Europe's poor. They could not afford equipment to pay or to fish private land. It is generally considered a form of poaching. Gypsy guitarist Django Reinhardt, the first notable European jazz musician, was known as an expert trout tickler. Perhaps the dexterously required to play stringed instruments translates to trout tickling. Number 8. Golden eagle hunting. The Burkichi are members of Mongolia's ethnic Kansina minority that use golden eagles to stalk prey. The hunters ride horseback with these enormous raptors perched on their arms as they scour the high Altai mountains in search of foxes. The bond between hunter and bird goes deep. The hunters capture eagles live. 4-year-old birds are ideal. At this age, they've developed hunting skills, yet are still malleable enough to be trained. Only females are used, however. Their wingspan is larger, and they're more ferocious than males. The eagles are domesticated, fed by hand, and even sleep with their captors. The golden eagles can live up to 30 years, but the hunters release them after 10 years. The birds will die in the wild. Golden eagle hunting will soon become extinct. The Burkichi are disappearing. There are believed to only be 50 or 60 left practicing this ancient nomadic lifestyle. Number 7. Now, original fire hunting. The Bantu people of Australia's western desert are known for using fire to hunt lizards. The result has actually benefited the wildlife of the outback. The technique creates a small patchwork of clear land, perfect habitat for bush critters. Gonda are the Bantu's most valuable resource. These bird lizards make up 40% of their caloric intake. The Bantu technique of Gonda hunting is thousands of years old. In winter, the lizards hibernate. Women cover burrow entrances and set the surrounding grass ablaze. Without this technique, the bush becomes overgrown. Unchecked growth is perfect fodder for lighted fires, which could be devastating to mammalian habitat. The practice is such an integral part of Bantu culture that their language has a word for every stage of the post-fire vegetation growth. Number 6. Rat hunting with dogs. Now, rat hunting involves an incredible amount of coordination for such a small quarry. Reports from mid-19th century London describe using terriers and ferrets in tandem to curb the city's monstrous infestation. The ferrets chased the rats out of their holes, and the dogs dealt the death blow. Many canine breeds we now consider lapdogs are specifically developed to hunt vermin. New York has turned to traditional methods to help curb its epidemics of rats, especially trained Jack Russells, fox terriers, and Dachshunds, and their owners prowl the shallows in search of vermin. This is hunting for extermination. One can use this as a this is a time-honored tradition. Animal rights activists view as cruelty. It's hard to say this is less humane than poisoning, which leaves rats fatally ill for hours. What's more, these poisoned rats pass toxins onto anything that eats them. Number 5. Persistence hunting. Most experts believe that we fed our rapidly developing brains first as scavengers and then as endurance runners. Our upright posture and naked skin with sweat glands are designed for rapid cooling. Our large butt muscles and elastic tendons allow us to run much more efficiently than other animals. Humans are ungainly creatures, but there's no animal in the world that can match our stamina. Persistence hunting is still practiced by the Kalahari Bushmen of Botswana and the Raimiri people of northern Mexico. Modern fitness enthusiasts have also started to dabble with this ancient technique. Many of these fit folk are vegetarians. They're more interested in the theoretical applications that it means of sustenance. Number 4. Knife-hunted wild boar. Now, Hawaii is a paradise in jeopardy. Invasive species threaten to destroy the island's fragile ecosystem, and there's no more destructive species than wild boar. There's only one solace: they're delicious. People in Hawaii hunt these furry beasts with knives. The technique involves stalking the hogs, chasing them down with dogs, and then pouncing for the fatal stab. Knives are considered both more traditional and safer than bullets on a crowded island. Wild boar are not just the only problem in Hawaii. There either are or soon will be a major environmental disaster in every state in the lower 48. Some folks have a resort to use explosives. This is not hunting. It is extermination. Explosives destroy the meat. Number 3. Octopus pots. Octopuses are incredibly smart and incredibly delicious. They have the most complex brain of any invertebrate, but are traditionally caught using a simple technique. The standard way of fishing for octopuses is using pots. The vessels are lowered to the seafloor and anchored. The octopus crawls into the pot, thinking it has a new home. The fisherman drags up the pot with the octopus, which rarely try to escape. The technique does not even require bait. It's almost too simple. Potted octopuses has changed little over millennia. The vessels were traditionally made of terracotta. Now most are plastic. The technique is almost universal around the globe. Ancient Greeks used octopus pots, and so do modern fishermen from Spain to Japan. Number 2. Gum lime sticks. Now, poachers in Cyprus are disseminating this songbird population. Their hunting technique is simple and ancient. They use lime sticks covered in ultra-sticky gum derived from Syrian plums. The sticks are placed in the inviting lower branches of juniper trees. Foraging birds become unsnared. The quarry of the traditional Cypriot bird hunters is blackcaps, a common European wren, considered an island delicacy. The problem with the gum stick technique is that there is tremendous bycatch of endangered species like the spotted flycatcher. There are many organizations of volunteers wanting to stop the songbird slaughter. The challenge is daunting. Bird hunting is an ancient part of Cypriot culture, and there is no shortage of poachers. The lime sticks do tremendous damage to the birds. They are often fatally wounded in the rescue process. Number 1. Flounder trapping. Now, flounders are a fish known for their white, flaky flesh. Their low profile and penchant for crabs often means they are found in the shallows around the estuaries. Ingenious hunters have found out how to harness this delicious fish with a diabolically simple technique. They step on them, of course. Flower trampling is a traditional fishing technique used in southwestern Scotland for centuries. The process is very simple. You walk along the mud flats until you step on a flounder. At this point, a fight against instinct occurs. Every impulse tells you to remove your foot from the fish. However, you must stand firm or the quarry will escape. Some trampers also employ a stick, which they use behind their shuffling feet. On the first Saturday of August, the small town of Palnackie, Scotland, hosts the World Flounder Tramping Competition. The fun is broadcast throughout the UK and Australia. So what do you think, guys? How do you like this awesome top 10? Let us know in the comment section down below what top 10 we should do next, and see you guys next time.